Start the 48-hour film project! When I say Milo, you say Glasgow. Milo. Glasgow. Milo. Glasgow. Milo. Glasgow. Milo. Glasgow. Milo. Glasgow. Milo. Glasgow. Let's do it. Make some noise if you made a movie. Make some noise if you came to more than one screening this year.
Yeah, we just watched 76 films in the 48-hour project in Glasgow 2025. Woo!
And they were magic.
They were.
Can't wait to the awards party.
The front of the stage, and let's do this. Let's have a Q&A with you, the filmmakers. Give yourselves a big round of applause if you made a movie tonight. Okay. So one person from each team, please join me on the stage here. While you join, first of all, thank you to Ian, who videos the Q&As. He puts them on our YouTube page. If you'd like to watch the Q&A, it's on our YouTube. And Ian does all this great videos interviewing you all. We love it. He's amazing. Can we get a round of applause for Ian? Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, it's time to meet the filmmakers. Please tell us your name, the name of your film, and remind us, just give us a little reminder just what film that was. And we'll start with our...
Hello there. Oh, I'm first. I didn't realise. I forgot who I am. Hello, my name is Amy Helena, and I am director for the 2035 film. It was the last film that we saw. It was an inspiration about AI.
And that's, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hello there, my name is Sandra Drake, and my film was The Rainbow Fizzy Pop that you saw at the start. And I've completely lost my train of thought. Yeah, I'll move on to the next person.
Hi, my name is Victoria, and I directed Method to Madness, and that's the film about the method actress who loses herself with reality, and she just got mad.
Hello, I'm Olivia, and I was a producer for Honey, This Tastes Funny, which was the film about the couple in couples counselling, and they go on a trip of sorts and hallucinate some Egyptian gods. So yes, thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Kevin Cornell, and I represent Scott Ness, and we did the film Perfect Boy, about the young man that was outed by his sister at the beginning of tonight. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Simon. I'm standing here for Skills Entertainment, and we produced the film Flymo. And it's the superhero genre that you saw tonight. So it was very funny to see you react to it. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little movie. And very much shout out to my guy in sound engineering who did this with 3 days post surgery. So.
Hi, I'm Finlay Davis. I was the director for The Real Queen of Pop, which is the one with Madonna being a fraud.
For Team Kamhara, we created Rebel, basically the sci-fi fighting martial arts film. Yeah, I'm just going to pass it on now.
Hi, I'm Jeff. I was producer in the Glasgow film crew. An extra time about girl uses her last chat with her mum to find out how to make a fizzy drink.
My name's Mason. I'm from Fresh Camel Films. I was a director. I did the Western. It was meant to be about like an outlaw going to save a girl, and then at the last minute she's like, "I betrayed you." But I still love you. So that was nice.
Hi, I'm James. We're Block 414, and we made the film with the little doggy that did all the tricks.
Hi, I'm Chris from Triple Rectangle. We were the halfwits in the shed.
Hi, I'm Ben. I directed the dancer. It was about the dance-off.
So I've actually been, if you've done this before, what you actually learn is what you want to do is stand in the middle, because you know you have time. You have time to think of the answer. When you're on the end, you're going to be the first one. What did you have a favorite moment from the weekend? Maybe it was when you drew your genre, maybe it was when you turned it in, or any moment in between. Maybe it was tonight, seeing your film. So tell us your favorite moment.
My favourite moment was probably making Dylan dance, just over and over again.
I think definitely tonight, seeing what everyone else has done with the prompts, and yeah, just some really inspiring stuff.
There was like one moment at the end of the day where we kind of realised that we didn't have enough B-roll, and I was just sent out to grab some B-roll, and I just took the dog, and it was just 20 minutes of me and the dog, and it was great. It was cool going through my cupboard and realising like everything I owned was cowboy themed. I owned like 8 bolo ties. I was like, I don't even know where this came from. That was rough.
Probably just the relief of getting our people home safe at the end of the night, and knowing that we had all the stuff that we needed.
It may sound really, really cheesy, but I mean, we've done this quite a few times now, so I actually think the best thing, for me anyway, was working with new faces and a long-term friend that I've always tried to pull into it, but I know it's cheesy, right? But moving on, come on.
For me, it was probably going home at 2 in the morning after quite a long day and getting the best night's sleep I've ever had.
For me, it was pretty much like experiencing like what stunt people do, and even though it was just like a 2-3 meter high tree jumping off and landing on my own bed mattress, so like very comfy. But if you do it after 5-6 times, it's kind of like less comfortable. So respect to these guys.
Second favourite was watching the final product with all my colleagues. But my favourite was just the laughs we had throughout the whole process. Editing and just on the day was really good. It was a lot of funny moments. Yeah, so.
I think my favourite moment was when we were uploading our film. We submitted with 22 seconds to the deadline. Yes, she knows. So our editor was pacing and everybody was very stressed. But that relief of seeing it start to load for 22 seconds was, I think, quite impressive. So
it's really hard to remember one favourite moment. I think the main one was that I had a chance to work with my friends, and they're the most talented people that I ever met.
Yeah, let's hear it for the friends. Yeah.
So many good moments, but the main one for me is to have a chance to work with you guys, because I would like to do it again.
I won't need the mic, I'll get my interpreter to do it. Having all the colourful subtitles was a lot of fun. I really wanted them, but I felt like I just never had the right film before. And so when I drew this genre, I realised that this was the perfect time to try this out. And I thought, that along with the music, maybe, because when we're watching films with music, obviously we can't access that, so I thought the more colour would bring to life what I was thinking of, so that was really nice. So it'd be interesting to hear the feedback from that. The poster as well was really interesting. I wanted to see what I did with that and design the poster. That was fun. And Amy? I was a little bit in the opposite, actually. I wasn't really going for colour. I just loved kind of like going and filming around the graveyard, I was trying to find a nice graveyard and something really grey and really dull. That was what I enjoyed. It kept me fit as well, going up those hills.
We love these films. How great are these filmmakers? So many special moments. Well, you know what, Sandra, I just wanted to say, having seen your films before, these captions and subtitles were beautiful. Great idea to do the color and different sizes, and I think it did add something. I would like to add, if I can, I would like to ask our deaf members in the audience if you enjoyed the subtitles of the films.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It was absolutely amazing to see. I think it's such a challenge to try and think about the future and the different colours that we can include. But, it was so inspirational and just, we can't access the music, but now I definitely felt like that was an inclusive film and definitely likened it. I definitely want to see more of this in the future.
Just to mention, it was hard work. I was hours at this. You have those automatic captioning software that you can use. but trying to caption everything myself was hell. So I tried my best. I tried to get the subtitles and everything edited correctly. There was a couple of mistakes, but you know, YouTube, that'll be much better there. You know, I can add that, although there was a few things missing. I wanted to add like rainbow, etc. So that was really it. And obviously, you know, my little niece was in it as well. So she was supposed to be at the start, but she said no, I don't want filmed at the start. So I had to take everything out that I'd put of her at the beginning. She said you didn't want her to the films, so that's why there was a black screen at the start. But it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. And I also want to thank Ian, who brought his laugh light, which lights up so that you can see the reaction. So can we thank Ian for his work doing that? Yeah. Okay. So, audience, where's your questions? Come on.
If you're an actor, or if you're a director, or if you just like working in a shop or in a pub, like sometimes you can put like a lot of pressure on yourself and thinking like, yeah, I have to do that job, like I have to get that done till like I have a deadline and I have that and I have that. So, and like the film about that, like you can just like emerged with the job that you're doing. So it's really important to never lose yourself, even though like doesn't matter how important that part can be for you. Like you should never lose the connection with reality. You should always stay the way you are. So I think that film about like just remember who you are, even though you're going to play like multiple characters if you're an actor. But just like, it's really important to keep that part of yourself all the time for yourself and for your family, for your friends. So that's, I think, what the film's about.
A few of you filmed in public spaces, parks, a few of you filmed in public spaces like parks and cemeteries, and I just wanted to ask the highs and lows of that experience, and because it looked good, but obviously there are people in the background, but it was just to see how that went.
Yeah, if I could answer that actually, yeah, that would be nice. It was really a positive experience. You know, we were there in the graveyard all day. It was just us. You know, there was one person maybe walking a dog in the morning, but that was really it. But you know, there was lots of different things. The negatives, I would say, is if you need the bathroom. You know, you maybe drink a lot of water, but then you're going, oh right, okay, where's the toilet? You know, you have to maybe go somewhere nearby if there's a cafe or some sort of, or hold it. You need to keep filming, you've got to do what you do for the job. So the second we got to lunch, we just had so much to eat and drink, and then we went to the bathroom. But you carry on, you know, and you know, I think I only had to go once that day. I was okay. Wasn't very healthy, but it's what you do.
Yeah, so we had the like phone box scene, and that was right by a bus stop. So there was one bus that came and like filled it out, and we got a lot of people in the shot. We were just trying to keep out other people from that. We were also in the opening scene. We were filming in a park, and we kept having this one dog come up to us. It was really sweet, but yeah, they got in the shot.
You achieved so much in so little time.
That's what we do, baby.
No, sorry, that was a really cheeky response. But
Do I need to make love to you to get the real answer?
So, take me on a date first. So really, we kind of always, I was talking to my brother about this actually, and we always make this expansive universe. We kind of have these huge dreams, and then we try and tell like a really small story within that. We always do far too much. The product that you actually seen is probably about 70% of the completed film. Like things like the shot where we just see Doran's head at the end and there's no actual hole, that would all have been like VFX that we all wanted to do, and there's sync issues and it just actually isn't ready. But we were just so pushed for time, so making all these big dreams and trying to funnel them in is always what we try and do, but sometimes it just doesn't work. But from what I've seen and what the guys are all seeing, I'm glad if you did enjoy it and you enjoyed it. Then thank you very much. Things like the costume
You're probably wondering more so, how the hell did you put that together? Because my cyberpunk ADHD brain just builds costumes all through the years. And then when we built sci-fi martial arts, I almost had a fit because I was so excited I could finally use my costumes, you know. But yeah, they're just sitting in my house. My wife hates it.
And Enzo, was that you spinning round that weapon? How do you do that?
There is a set of nunchucks, and yes, that was me with the big, that's a garbage lid hat. And then my good friend Joe sitting beside me was the cock knife gimp. That would be a good one to translate actually in the sign language. Who wore a knife down here just as part of a costume. He chose that and we ended up putting it in that.
Yeah, very much so. Because AI, it's, the capabilities that it has are, oh sorry, I'll go back a bit. But AI is really kind of taken over our life. And with filming, with acting, with the industry, the creation of AI and acting, you know, we're thinking, well, what's the point of this? What's the point of having people here? Then if we're going to make all these films, etc. So it's really a response to that. And it explores AI and not the concept of it not being real. You know, that it could become something quite risky, quite dangerous in the future. You know, even in just 5 years' time. So yes, to summarise, yes, that is a response to AI.
Don't film at night on a Saturday. Give yourself as much time as possible. We basically were like, we wanted to be dark and moody, so we had all these ideas to film at night, and it just never gave us really enough time to do everything. I mean, I gave a rough edit on the Sunday morning at 10 o'clock to Peter, my brother who does the music. Shout out to him. And yeah, so he probably hated me for that. Don't film at night.
It's not the first time. I would say just pick your team wisely, you know, get good people that we can rely on. Job done.
Like, just like put it in on the deadline, you know. That's it. Number one rule.
So yeah. Thanks everybody. Yeah, I was also going to say like aim for 5 o'clock. You know, that's the way we do it.
Learn how to use the software before the Friday.
Probably also a good team really helps having people to do everything and they know how to do it really well. It just makes everything go so much more smoothly. Yeah, same as the two of them I've already said. Good team. Just try not to fall out with each other. It's very easy to have arguments and creative differences. And get good sleep.
Even if you like your friends or classmates, co-workers, whatever it is, it might be nice talking on a break, but their, what you say, like speciality or professional inputs matter more. So choose every next year a new face, so you learn from your own projects, and it's much more valuable to you than working in a group together. And even if the project turns out shit, you learn out of your mistakes, and you progress every year, every day, every day.
Yeah, similar to this gentleman over here, about learning all the software before you actually start putting your film together. Giving yourself plenty of time to ideally get it all uploaded and ready to be like audio synced, and before you start editing together, just to give you the best approach at like coming at it from a creative angle, so you're not worrying about the technical side but more the creative pursuit. That's definitely something I would say, get that in order. Ideally your editor will be doing that even while you're still shooting, just uploading it as you go along.
I would say don't forget to have fun, because it's not going to be perfect. It's not a real possible thing for it to be perfect, even if you had 48 years. But don't forget to have fun. We had a lot of fun. Most of us have never done this before. I've never done this before. So it's not easy, it's stressful, but if you're having a good time with people that you like and people that you admire, like I was, you just have a fun time. I know you can tell that we had a fun time because our film's a bit Crazy, but fun, I hope. But yeah, still a good time.
I agree with that take. Never forget to have fun, because it's so fun moments. And like all of these films, they're amazing. And just learn it, embrace it, have fun, enjoy it, and it's amazing. It's an amazing experience.
I think really in theory, yes, having a good team is really important. You know, my team originally was supposed to be 5 members, and slowly went down to 1 because people were ill, people had a wedding to go to, so many people had dropped out. On Friday, for example, we had 2 people drop out, but you have to be flexible, you have to just let go, try your best, and sometimes it's taking on other roles and trying other things, but try your best. You can see sometimes it's not perfect, it's been mentioned, but it's about doing research, keeping going, just trying different things, and you're kind of working through the tiers. Did you enjoy yourself working on it, Annie?
Absolutely
Yes, I have.
fantastic.
So being flexible is really important, and just go for it. Go for it is really what I have to say. You know, I had 4 minutes to upload. It was, you know, it was a worry, but you know, you got everything sorted, and that was really important. But it was definitely worth it. I want to echo what everybody else has said. Really, upload at 5 p.m. Have fun. Learn to be flexible. That's really important. The thing I suppose I would like to add is. Just about communication. Clear communication within a team is really important. Making sure that everybody knows what's going on, that everyone feels involved and part of the process. That's really important for me, I think.
Our director, Luca, can't be here tonight, but I was his producer and his first AD, so yes, I did a different goal than him sometimes. I wanted to finish on time and get something, but we worked very well together, and I think on a project like this where you have no time, he was very gracious, and you know, if I had an idea or if the actor had an idea, you go with the best idea. So he's a great director in that respect, and I hope I was similarly like that. So it's a real collective film, this, and there's a little bit of every single person in it. But yes, it was stressful. But like I said, I had a great time. So and it's over now, so it's great.
Yes, today's the day. So Sandra, we would like to wish you happy birthday, and I'm wondering if Robin could teach us how to say happy birthday? Can you teach us? Can you teach the audience how to say happy birthday?
Happy. Okay, so we have different ways to say birthday. I say birthday like this. So happy birthday, Sandra. There you go.
Okay, let's do it all together. Let's do it all together. Ready? One more time.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Sandra! Happy birthday, Sandra! Okay, yeah. Guys, thank you. One more time. A round of applause for the filmmakers. I'm sure Ian would love to talk to you outside the cinema, and I hope to see you tomorrow night. It's doors from 6 p.m. back at the Avant-Garde. We're going to start promptly at 6:30. We've got 40 awards to announce, but we are going to get through them. Yeah, we've got a lot of awards to announce.